For a bull elephant seal, bigger is better. The males can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh over 8,000 pounds. But it's that long trunk-like snout that really amps up the sex appeal. The bulls use those massive noses to broadcast one message. This is my turf, and to mate here, you have to get through me.
A change in the weather marks the arrival of the southern spring, and the peninsula receives one of the last rains that will fall here in the rest of the year. The female elephant seals are now in heat. The males, who had already established their territories and harems in August, must again defend them. The young are repelled with ease, but when the competitor is an adult, a terrible clash is inevitable. With their sharp teeth, the males try to wound their opponent on the neck or head. And this is the victor's spoils, an entire harem of 14 females that the defending male had managed to collect as a result of innumerable fights. A prize well worth the effort. On this occasion, he has again been able to retain control over his harem, but this will not be the last time he will have to fight. In the course of the month, each of the females will come into heat, and other pretenders will seek to conquer his fiefdom. After the battle, the victor exercises his rights over the females he owns. The female has little to say in matters of reproduction. The master of the harem, aroused by the combat, assails his mate, immobilizing her beneath his 2,000 kilos in weight, and copulates. The difference in size makes any attempt at resistance futile. During the breeding season, the male does not eat, and so after 10 weeks of fasting and intense exercise, his weight can drop by as much as 40%. For the time being, however, his strength remains intact, and he demonstrates it by mounting all the females in the harem as they come into heat. The females are not all receptive at the same time. The last ones to arrive on the peninsula are not yet ready to mate. They still have 3 weeks of breastfeeding, during which time the fur of the young will change from black to grey, and they will put on weight. At birth they weigh 45 kilos, which will rise to 250 kilos at the end of this period. The females also do not eat during this time, and so if they have not accumulated sufficient reserves, they will not be able to provide their young with enough nutrition to guarantee their survival.
Our incumbent beachmaster tries bellowing, but it doesn't work. The wounds look terrible, but usually they're just superficial. Sometimes the slashing they can do with their 3-inch long canine teeth can cause some nasty flesh tears, like on this guy's proboscis. But these battles are almost never life-threatening. Challenges like this one can happen up to 5 times a week during mating season. And the loser? He's banished to the far end of the beach to rest and recover from his wounds.
But Titus is determined. He tries a new approach. While Cassius rests, Titus sneaks into the harem. It's a high-risk strategy. If he's caught, he'll take another beating. This female wants nothing to do with him. But Titus is bigger than her. She submits. In this world, passing on your genes by any means necessary is fair game. But Titus can't stick around. While he's given himself a chance of fathering one pup, Cassius could father 50 in this season alone.